Hello dear student. So in this session we'll learn about one of the most important features in Windows 2016 server. This is your data deduplication. Okay. Now I will look at this concept. What they are telling. Okay. Data deduplication, often called dedup for short, is a feature that can help reduce the impact of redundant data on storage cost. Okay, you see that if a piece of data you are storing it multiple times, that means what? It is consuming lots of spaces. Okay, at last you have to buy one new type of storage for your environment, so it will incur the cost. Okay, so this is not good for any organization. Okay, when enabled, data duplication optimizes free space on a volume by examining the data on the volume by looking for the duplicate portion on the volume. Okay, it will check whether is there any data which is okay, they are in the disk on one time, two time, more or a more time. Okay, so this the duplicate portion of the volume that data set are stored once and are what a compressed for additional savings. Okay, data deduplication optimizes redundancies without compromising data fidelity or integrity. Okay, so this is a safe procedure. Okay, so this is all about your data duplication. You can conclude that this is a feature which help us to save our space by stopping the duplicate entry in the storage. Okay, why dedub or the data deduplication is useful? You see, data deduplication help storage administrator reduces cost that are associated with duplicate data. Large data set often have a lot of duplication, okay, which increases the cost of storing the data. Okay, for example, you see user file says okay may have many copies of the same or a similar file. Actually this is obvious, this is happened. Okay, you knowingly or unknowingly where in all the time we're storing more than one entry of a certain file. Okay, so this is the example of your duplicate data. Virtualization guests might be almost identical from VM to VM. So if you are using the virtual machine, then there is also a possibility of duplicate data. Okay, next one is backup snapshots might have minor difference from day-to-day life. Okay, so these all are the possibilities of your data duplication. Okay, now we'll learn how to configure data deduplication so that okay this can be rectified. Okay, yeah, we have understand this. Okay, if you look at this, what they're telling. Okay, so please see how does data deduplication works. You see, data deduplication in Windows Server was created with the following two principles. What are they? Optimization should not be get in the way of writes to the disk. Data duplication optimizes data by using a post-processing model. Okay, all data is written unoptimized to the disk and then optimized later by data deduplication so that storage okay allocation is good. Next one is optimization should not sense excess okay semantics. Okay, to now suppose you are go for optimization, but it must be what the say no suppose it must be consistent. Okay, if you are sends the suppose delete one file and due to this file all your data come to be inconsistent. Okay, this is not good. So based on these two principle your data deduplication is work. Okay, once enabled for a volume, data duplication runs in the background to identify repeat identify repeated patterns across file on the volume. Okay, seamlessly move this portion or chunks with special pointers called reverse point that point to a unique copy of the chunk. Okay, so there is one example of this is given there how this is work. Okay, so please do one thing, you please remember this or note down this address and try out this of your own. Okay, so that you can you will able to know how this process can be whether useful for us. Okay, and how this duplication is done. They have explained very well using the animation. Okay, please go for this one. So I'm just going to show you explain the steps how to install and enable the data deduplication. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, see the installation. See, to install data duplication, deduplication by using server manager. Okay. See, in the Windows server or any server, there is a specialized what a utility. This is called server manager. So, using this server manager, all the rules can be added to the server whichever is required regarding your task. Okay. So, what to do? You have to yeah open this wizard, this server manager wizard, and select server rules and then select data deduplication. Okay, server rules. Okay, and after see file and storage services, then go for the data deduplication, and after that click on next until the install button is active, and then click on the install. Okay, you have to go on clicking next. Okay, see, whenever you are going to add some role to the server, automatically some default features are going to be added. Okay, which add extra credential or the extra power to this role. Okay, so as long as you don't want to add all these features, this your installation option is not activated. Okay, once all the features is added to this role, at last you will find your installation button is activated. Now you have to click on this button. Okay, so there is one option how you can install your data deduplication using the PowerShell. Okay, so you have to put on command in the Windows PowerShell. The command is install hyphen Windows feature space hyphen okay name fs this hyphen data hyphen deduplication. Okay, it will install. To install data duplication in a nano server, these all are the steps you have to use it. Okay, now once you install it, how to enable it? That means now after installing this feature, we are going to attach these features to the some of the volumes. Okay, so that time to time it will check for the duplicate data and remove this deduplication for the optimal use of our storage space. Okay. See, data deduplication can effectively minimize the cost of the server applications data co consumption by reducing the amount of disk space consumed by redundant data. Yes, this is understandable. Before enabling data deduplication, it is important that you understand the characteristics of your workload to ensure that you get the maximum performance okay out of your storage. There are two classes of workload to be considered. Okay, one is your recommended workload. Okay, and next one is your workload that might benefit from the duplication. Okay, so based on these two criteria, you are going to enable your data deduplication. Okay, Now see the steps. Enable the data deduplication. Before enabling data deduplication, you must choose the usage type. Okay, that most closely resemble your workload. Okay, which one is suitable to you? Okay, there are three usage type including with the data deduplication. One is default, Hyper-V, and one is your backup. Okay, now how to enable? Select the file, select file and storage service from the server manager. Okay, click at the server manager, then go to this option. Okay, at this point select volume from file and storage devices. Okay, all the volumes are displayed there. Now right click the desired volume and select configure data deduplication. See, role is already been installed there. Okay, so now you have to attach it. Okay, so that it is going to be applied to this particular volume. Okay, select the usage type. Okay, based on your requirement you can go what is best for you based on your configuration. If you are running recommended workload, you are done. For other workload, okay, you have to follow the other thing. In most of the cases always you go for this one. Okay, recommended workload. Okay, and this is the steps of enabling data deduplication to the volume by writing only one command. Enable the dedup volume. Okay, I space hyphen volume, give the volume part slash the volume name. Okay, space usage type. What type of usage type is there? Select usage type and the type. Okay, after this one, this is enabled to your volume. Okay, after that if some duplicate data is found in this volume, it is going to be identified, and based on the optimization it is going to be erased or it is going to be controlled. Okay, so that no duplicate data is there, okay, to consume your valuable memory space in the computer. Okay, so I think you get some idea regarding data deduplication and how this feature is useful for us, for a computer, to reduce the storage cost. Okay, so this much for today. Okay, we're concluding the session here. Thank you.